Hey, my name is Easy Glaze, and today I'm going to give you the rundown and the overview of the SS1200 mini donor machine made by Little Orbits. I have over 20 years experience with this mini donor machine. Yeah, that's right. Over 20 years. I started making mini donuts when I was just 12 years old. This was my first job, and it was a great opportunity, which led me to being an owner maybe 10 years after. Yeah. So I'm going to give you the rundown. We're going to learn the motors and just pretty much how it works. Right there, Little Orbits SS 1200. Here's some SS 1200 specifications. You can make mini, small, medium, large donuts. Also, it's a stainless steel, aluminum construction, and you need a 115 volt for your mini donut machine. So this right here is the SS 1200 mini donut machine. And the reason why they call it the SS 1200 is because this mini donut machine can produce 1200 mini donuts in an hour. Now, I previously showed you guys that there are different versions or different sizes of donuts that you can make. But this machine right here is like strictly popular for the mini donuts. I also have the large diameter for the donuts, but most of my experience is with mini donuts. On later series of videos, that I do of donuts, I'll show you how to make donuts. But for now, we're going to stick to the overview. So again, the SS1200 produces 1200 mini donuts per hour. These switches are for our motors. We're not going to get that, get there yet. And this is our thermostat for our temperature. For now, this is our conveyor belt, if you will. We're going to put that on. And you just slide that in right there nicely. Now, when I was younger, we didn't use this filter here. This is to catch any like donut debris, that kind of thing. But I actually find it pretty handy now over the years. So what you want to do, you want to in with this together, just like that. Yep, just like that. And you'll see that this sits nice and flush, okay? Then from there, you got two plates. Sorry, there we go. We got two plates. One is the Teflon plate. That goes right here, right after the wheel. Now, what's pretty convenient, you see this notch here? It pretty much tells you where the plate goes. It doesn't go more forward. The older machines did not have this notch, so a lot of people got confused. The Teflon goes here, so donuts could slide right off the Teflon plate. And then this plate goes right after this flipper here. It's not Teflon, but it does help glide the donuts along. Okay, this stick here is gonna go right there. And what this stick is, it's for our hopper motor. It's gonna go right at the top here. What's convenient about the newer machines is that it has this notch here. Before, we used to have to, pretty much adjust it and get it to the right height. This little stick that they put here and this notch, it's so convenient. You don't need to do any adjusting at all. So let's go over the motors. This is a servo motor, and this is what increases or decreases the speed of the donuts. This one here is the hopper motor. That's where you'll put your hopper bowl, and the donuts will come out of there. And there's some adjusting levels here too. Matter of fact, right in the back, this keeps track of how many mini donuts you produced in the lifetime of this machine. It's almost like a speedometer. It's pretty cool. Over here, you got the knobs. We got skip cycle, we got the normal cycle, we have emergency, and we have off. This one here, this is our pump motor. This is what rotates the spinning wheel right there to pretty much get the mini donuts flowing once they hop out the hopper motor. Or should I say, the hopper bowl. All right, let's get this hopper motor on the stick right here. That's it. Next, we'll put our pump motor, and that goes right here. There's two notches there, two holes that you want to get this in, and then it should just glide down very gently. See that wheel? You want this wheel to attach to the wheel that's already there. Let's lift that up a little bit. And you can see that there's a wheel right here that can spin this wheel. This comes right up, right out. You could take most of these pieces apart for cleaning. There we go. That's in. Next, get the servo motor, and you want to get it in this notch here where it could raise the flippers. And then you're going to set it down gently into the holes that are provided. Bingo. Bingo. All right. Now that we got these motors all in, now we need to connect them. So this is the wire for our hopper motor. It goes to the closest yellow one that's to it. That would be the easiest way to explain that. And this would be the switch for the hopper motor. Then you're going to take the servo wire, not the pump, the servo, and you're going to attach it to the next yellow outlet there, if you will. And then you want to, once you attach it, tighten these up. They don't need to be super tight. Just tighten them up. Now, we got this piece here. And right under here, let's see if I could do it without looking. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Plugs right there, right underneath here. Really simple. 3 wires, really simple to do. So this is your hopper bowl. This is where mini donuts would be coming out of. This here is your plunger. Plunge, plunge, plunge. Yep. So all you got to do is, see this hopper bowl? That's the hopper motor. Now, again, the older machines, they used to be a little tricky. This new machine, all you do is slide it in. That's it. There's a clip here. As long as it's past this clip and you can put this clip down, you're golden. Now, the plunger. Always make sure you have your plunger in before you put any donut mix in, because if not, you're gonna have donuts, well, not donuts, you're gonna have dough just plopping out of there. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, so the plunger, you gotta you wanna put your hand here a little bit to hold the stick and kind of like just get it in the hole below. This thing is a hook. You gotta hook it into this hole here. It's that simple. Doesn't take a rocket scientist, but it does make a good donut maker to get this completed. All right, guys, so this is our servo motor. We're gonna put it to the test. This is what makes the flippers go up and down. Let's see. Wheel spinning, flippers up, flippers down. Flippers up, flippers down. That's a good indication. Now, we're gonna bring our bowl over, and all that is me swinging it over. Very nice and convenient. So you're gonna swing that over. We're gonna test out our hopper motor and our servo motor. Let's see if it's all working together. Motor on. Hopper on. And it looks like it's doing its job. Quick tip, you do not want to turn on that thermostat if you do not have any oil in the machine. You will burn out the thermostat. So please don't do that. You could always just quickly turn it on just to make sure you have power. But in that case, all you got to do is this, and you know you got power. So again, do not run your mini donut machine without any oil in the machine. Speaking of oil, do you see these notches here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your oil level line. So your oil, you don't want it below that and you don't want it above. If it's below, your donuts aren't going to be flipping properly. They'll probably get stuck underneath that flipper. If the oil is above, same situation. You're going to have donuts just go right under that flipper and it's just going to be a mess. So again, you want it just like the 3 little bears just right. Okay, guys, that concludes our SS1200 Little Orbits mini donut overview and rundown. If you have any questions, comments, anything, let me know down below. I want to hear from you. If you have any experience with Little Orbits machines, if you're maybe just starting out, or if you're thinking about buying a Little Orbits machine, please ask me. Let me know. I'll just let you know quick tips off the back. You probably don't want to buy a used Little Orbits mini donor machine because of warranty and having to get parts fixed, that kind of thing. When you're dealing with a used machine, Little Orbits is not really open to helping you out. You're probably going to want to get a new machine. Also, Little Orbits does financing. I don't know if you can see there on the TV, but they do have financing available. The machines are a little pricey. Back in 2022, when I brought this brand new one, it was roughly about, I want to say about 6 grand, anywhere from 6 to 7 grand. So they can be a little pricey, but these machines, again, I've been working with these for over 20 years. They're worth it. You don't want to get the knockoffs from overseas. I've tried it out before and they're crap. They're horrible. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you're thinking about buying a Little Orbits machine, or if you have one, if you have any experience with one. Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, peace.